Hi, I'm Rob and it's Guild Wars War 2 and it is a yellow day today. Rising up through the brackets pretty quickly. We've went up from mid 40s last time to 32, so we should be in maybe the teens, like 18, 19, 20 maybe next time. And then after that, the real good stuff should start. I do love it when the harder battles begin. So let's see what we've got today. We've got a pretty hat machine. Interesting guild name, and Julie. Right, this is my lazy yellow team over there. I don't know if I'll use that. I'll just put it there for a laugh, really. Anyway, what we got? Really low scoring team. Wow. Yeah, okay. Obviously, this is somebody that's not really even playing. They've just got these there, and they're a new player. But until we get to the higher guilds, you can only beat what's there, really. So, yeah, that's my lazy yellow team, literally. The Great Worm generates 2 skulls when his turn begins, which is going to be 6, and skull hit and just kill. And the Doomed Axe does damage to all enemies and converts purple to Doom Skulls. Might use this just for a bit of fun. I'm not actually concerned about a high score at the moment. Another good team here. Everybody starts with 50% mana due to King Selenus. The Wild King dishes out a load of skulls and yellow. Excuse me. While, again, Doomed Axe converts purple to Doom Skulls and does damage to all. But just for fun and just for a laugh, I am going to use my lazy team. Why not? In Geomancer. Shantang Banner, Lantern Banner is the one for this. Geomancer. Good traits. Everybody starts with 50%. Impact, well read, don't think these are relevant. Anti-magic sphere, tactician, rock solid, tree of knowledge and fortitude. Obviously at this level it's not going to matter too much anyway, but do pay more attention to them if you're playing it all very seriously. I'm just doing this for a bit of a laugh today, really, to be honest. There we go, there's one down. Bye. I should collect some mana, really, just to collect some mana so I'll get the mana efficiency bonus. Then accidentally kill people. Well, technically I'll have gained more than 4 times mana than them, which is a bonus, because I've actually got some mana and they haven't got any. So should I kill them now or collect some more mana first? I'll collect some more mana, just to be sure. So I can dish out the damage anytime I want. There we go. Oh, I forgot to look at the score. I'll slow it down and look at it later. At the moment, where the battles are so easy, I'm in a real autopilot mode of not really paying that much attention to it. Concentration's gone downhill slightly. Hope I can pick it up again when the battles start to get harder. Second battle against Volvox. This is a bit of a better team. I should change the team this time. 10,267, still not a high scoring team, but at least they've got some variety in the enemies, and it's a technically quite good team. Summer's Fury, dealing damage to all enemies, creating 6 red gems. Gobtruffle has a chance to do damage to all enemies and then creates green and brown, so this charges up the team. Good, green for him, brown for Shegra, I think I saw on the other team, and gains the standard goblin extra turn. And disease a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. Really slows down the mana gen that you can gather. Then Yao Guai, damaging, deals 17 to the first 2 enemies, in this case boosted by his life, then steals magic and transforms purple to red. And Shegra just goes absolutely mad with skulls, but right, we had a bit of fun with that team. Let's try a different one. Let's try this one. King Selenus, all wild folk allies start with 50% mana, which is going to be the whole team, because Apotheosis starts with full mana anyway and converts green to skulls. That's what I'll look for straight away. And the Wild King just does a load of attack to everyone and then creates a big mix of skulls and yellow. And Doomed Axe, as I said earlier, converts purple to Doom Skulls and does damage to all. Let's check the banner is correct on this. That'll do. That will do. I don't actually want red though. Not too worried about Apotheosis. I'd rather get my Wild King charged up. So let's have a second look at that. Can't take things for granted. Nope, I don't want minus red though. Maybe that's why I picked this one, because there wasn't many other fantastic choices. Don't want minus blue for the Wild King, that's for certain. Don't want minus... yeah, okay. Oh, that's better. Mech Masters Warband, that'll do. Just double check my class. All yellow allies gain 1 to all stats at the start of each turn is excellent. Serendipity is good. Not sure if that's even relevant. Reduce damage from 20%. Tactician. Don't need that. Yeah, that's alright. Don't really need bonus purple. Let's go for that. Right. Let us go. Yellow, 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 yellow. And dive in. So straight away we're looking to do either straight up damage or look for converting green to skulls. If we have a 4 match, we'll certainly be doing that. If not, there's no need to actually take that one. We can give them a wallop and save our hypothesis for next time if you want. Prefer to do it on a 4 match unless you can see clearly afterwards that no more matches can be made. Like here we have a really nice L-shaped arrangement now. This is going to be an extra turn. And we'll do some more of that. Let's get Gobtruffle face out of the way. I'm not actually looking around for too much for extra turns and stuff. This is such straightforward battles. It's ludicrous. Don't have to be too careful, but if you're, you know, like equal with the player you're fighting sort of thing, you should definitely pay more attention every single turn to everything that's going on, just to make sure you're not missing any possible 4 matches from getting a cascade or things like that. It really is important. Now, convert a purple to Doom Skulls. We've got some 3 matches there. Got another one there. Another one there. Oh, I might just go wild and do damage to all as well. See if that generates anything after. And got a really nice hit. Let's get 4 matches for the crack. And a wallop. And it was 1,405 points. Battle 3 is against Gumba. Wrath, Doomed Glaive, Wild Queen, Mirage Queen. This is a better team. Mirage Queen, all elementals start with 50% mana. Curse all enemies, convert all green to Doom Skulls. The Wild Queen is an elemental, so we'll get that 50% start. And she'll go mad, stealing up to 22 attack from an enemy and giving it to the first ally. Then create a big mix of 22 skulls and red and green gems, sorry. So anything can happen when she does that. Sometimes it can work fantastic, other times not so much. But it is dangerous, especially with that boost to attack. Can't ignore that. So they're both elementals. Wrath transforms blue to brown, yellow to skulls, enrage all allies, which does extra damage on skull hits. So yeah, very dangerous on skull hits, this team. And Doomed Glaive, 25 damage to all enemies, plus 1 per tempering level, and it is on plus 10. Converts brown to Doom Skulls. So yeah, this is a dangerous team. Thought it would have been an Elementalist because of this 50% start. But you get it anyway in Archer class, which is what they're in. And that is probably why, that bullseye, 15% chance for skull damage to be lethal. Any skull hit, 15% chance of just killing someone outright. So we don't want that to happen. So I'm not going to use this team. I'm going to play it with an element of safety. I think I might use this. A rope dart eliminates all armor and then deals damage, pulls them to the front. But when it's upgraded, it does actually apply entangle as well. So if they survived, then we'd add entangle. But yeah, they would survive as well because they have enough life. But I'm also starting in Archer class, because not so much for that 15% chance to be lethal, just because mainly of Root Trap. Entangle the first enemy at the start will protect me from any of that potential damage from skulls, which has that 15% chance to kill me. And also I like the fact I have a 50% start with mana from the traits. Infernus can do damage and charge up the team at the same time, and will benefit from a fast start, a 40% start, because he is Divine, and Divine Ishbala is here. All Divine allies start with 40% mana, and transforms red to skulls and green to yellow. And Davinia is there just to explode some gems, get some mana, cleanse allies, and give life if we need it. But has a awesome third trait as well, cause a random positive status effect on a random ally on 4 or 5 gem matches. So we're all the yellow. Let's check the banner. +2 yellow, +1 purple, -1 green. It's good. Right. Let's go. Just thinking, I didn't check my medals, but I've got 2 Notius and 1 Orpheus, which is okay. Hopefully we'll shake off that entangle quickly. I mean, the way to avoid that root trap from the beginning is to put like a good troop up the front that is impervious. Just make sure they're yellow so they're immune to root trap. Need to charge up the team first anyway, so we'll concentrate on that first. Can leave that at them because they are entangled, but don't dismiss a possibility that the team could actually shake off that entangle the very next round and then suddenly get that 15% chance to kill you, which hopefully won't happen if I decide to leave it, which I am. I'm going to take that gamble. It's living on the edge. Not really. What should I do? What should I do? I'll have some. Might get me a bit of purple. Give it a bit of red. That's more sensible. Avoid the chance of that top troop shaking off the entangle and getting that skull damage. Alright. See, they've shaken it off now, but so have I. Who do I want to grab to the top? I think it's going to have to be the Wild Queen. Or should I do Doomglaive? Yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catcher, Elementalist, Archer by the toe. If he screams, let me go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I just made that up. Probably wasn't very good. Easy, Tiger. Right, their Doomglaive is about to get excited. Just going to convert brown to skulls at the same time. Yeah, and that is happy days for them there right now. And there, can spoil it by taking this skull match. That's going to give blue at the same time, so we're going to get that. It's going to drop them to there. That's going to drop down by 2. So they're still going to get that. Still going to get some damage out of it. But this is the only move to make really, unless I decide to offer that to them as a basic skull hit, but no, I can't because of this. I have to do that. Mirage Queen is up and there's green everywhere now. So we're not frozen. You can try and remove some of these green, stop this Mirage Queen tomfoolery. Now they are going to die on that next one. But the Mirage Queen is going to get some okay damage out of that. Right, hang on. If I take this one, it's going to wipe out the hero. No real control over what's going to happen after that. And then Mirage Queen is... Oh, she's only going to get 1 really good hit, so this is... And I've got a fluky extra turn. So, even better. I can try and remove some of these green a bit more now. But I can't really, because I can't adjust anything down here. They're still going to get that a wallop. Oh, and he's still there, because I'm entangled, of course. Pay attention. Right, so probably get my rope up, I suppose. I'll try to anyway. Dodge! Dodgy McDodge. Get an extra turn when you get it, which is cool, so we'll wipe them out. to give them a wallop. So yeah, good little team that one actually. Had to work for that a little bit. That was 1,493 points. Battle for Lucky Chloe. Runic Blade. 25 damage to an enemy. If they die, gain 10 to all skills. Sorcerer class. A Dryad. Gives life to an ally, heals barriers and creates green. Famine. And Divinia. Okay, so yeah, not a lot of synergy in that team really. Let's go back to the other one, I think. Let's have another go with this. This was fun to use. Look around for green to skulls straight away. If there's nothing doing, we'll try and grab some mana. Anything that will drop down into a double cascade, if you know what I mean, is always useful. Nothing doing on yellow though. They like green as well, so I might take green. Taking 4 match there. That was ever so slightly clumsy. Green to skulls, no 4 matches, so just have to take away their armor for the minute and be done with it. Right, King, how wild can you go? Not too shabby. Now I've got damage to all enemies and purple to Doom Skulls, so we can take a look around, see if we have any purple matches, and we have a nice 4 match at the top. This is when it's okay to cast this. Guaranteed to get a lot of damage and extra turns. I'll grab some extra mana just because. And that is it. The better battles will start soon. The ones where you have to start really thinking about it and countering the opponent. They're the ones that I love the most. This one, 1,658 points. And Tay-Tay. Dressed in a way where your dad would say, you are not going out looking like that. Put some clothes on, it's the middle of winter. Anyway, Mountain Crusher, really good. Mana generator still explodes, in this case 28 brown gems. In the Warlord class. Onto level 100, creates a firestorm at the start. Becomes enraged on 4 or 5 gem matches. Deal triple skull damage to burning enemies. Have they taken advantage of trying to burn? I don't think they have. Queen Beatrix though, super dangerous. Have to be wary of her. She can repeat until you are just dead. And Megaball is going to deal a lot of damage. Strip away all armor. And got to be super careful of that 8% chance to kill the enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. That is the sort of thing that happens on Guild Wars days. And Mambasira just goes around swinging her arms everywhere, just bashing anything that moves. Right, so as long as I don't give them 4 matches, I don't use brown in this. This is quite interesting because they'll be collecting brown, but I generally don't. But hey ho, I'm going to chance it. Yeah, let's take a look at what we got. It's a risky old team I've tried to go up against here, but hey, having a bit of fun. Have to get yellow, I suppose. My rope dart. We could get purple and yellow with this move here. Always check each turn for your hypothesis conversion of green to skulls. No 4 matches going on though, so I'm probably going to take this purple and yellow. Don't use purple, but their Mambasira does, so might take that. See if we get any lucky cascades afterwards. It's my Doomed X up. I've actually picked the wrong team here. See, this is how asleep I am at the moment while doing this. I meant to pick my rope dart team. I was expecting now to be able to cast rope dart. And this is not rope dart. Okay, so I'm going to have to wing this a bit now, because this is exactly not the team I wanted. Alright. Hopefully I've not landed myself in a spot of bother. Alright, let's go for it then, I suppose. Come on, give some mana surge. Let's check on this first. Nope. So we'll get that anyway for the extra turn. Same again. Still no conversion on Apotheosis. Still nothing really on the purple to Doom Skulls. Need a 4 match on those really. Cast Wild King and just go for it. The risk is leaving them a 4 match afterwards and something like this happening. 8% chance to kill the last enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. It's only 8%, but when it's Guild Wars that seems like it's like 60% sometimes. But yeah, this is why I should have picked my rope dart team. This is a risk. Completely risk setting them up here. Alright, I saw that, I'm going for it. There's 4 matches and stuff. Ooh, we survived. Alright, we've got a nice match here. Across equals a 4 match in the game, so we got this conversion. It's a lot of damage. Hopefully we'll take out that Megavore. And we've got a green match here on Apotheosis finally. I'm not even going to take that match here because I don't need it. Good. That could have gone wrong. Seriously, when those 4 matches, I've seen it before where 2 of them come in a row. The enemy getting 2 4 matches with Megavore. A really low level team. Or that was a good level team anyway, but it was a low level team. I've seen it before and they get 2 4 matches and Megavore just kills 2 people outright. Just gone. Can happen. Got to be wary of all that sort of stuff. Anyway, that was 1,750 Guild Wars points. So for the day, I don't think that's going to be a particularly high total. Yeah, 9564. It'll do. I'll worry about the score a bit more when the really interesting battle starts to happen, which should happen next month or the one after that. Really cool, but there you go. There's Guild Wars for today. See what tomorrow brings, and I'll catch you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.